Warning, the cartoon hotspot has been rushed to the emergency room. Cause of heart attack? Marichat. Will she live? Stay tuned to find out. Say it with me, guys. Marichat Nation, we won, and we will always win. Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's the one and only, your girl, the cartoon hotspot, and in today's video, we are going to be analyzing the episode Exaltation, which is season 5, episode 9. TF1 randomly just released this episode, and my goodness, I have been struggling to breathe ever since. Marichat Nation, how are we feeling right now? How does it feel to win every season? It feels great, doesn't it? If you want to hear my thoughts, then stick around and give this video a thumbs up. And for new viewers, be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on that bell button for post notifications. Without further ado, let's begin. The episode begins with Lady Noir on a rooftop right after a battle. Ladybug asks Cat Noir if they want to celebrate their win with a fancy dinner, and she also kisses him multiple times. He's confused, and when Ladybug asks if he has a girlfriend, he thinks she's testing him, and tells her that even if he does, he can't reveal anything to her about his personal life. Back at home, Alia and Marinette talk about Marinette's feelings for Cat Noir and Adrien. To summarize briefly, the two have an argument because Alia thinks Marinette is still in love with Adrien and is just trying to get over him with Cat Noir, because Marinette in the past has stated multiple times that her and Cat Noir will never work out. Marinette argues back and says she doesn't want to talk about Adrien at all. No more hamsters, no more photos, no more presents for his next 25 birthdays. All she wants to do is talk about Cat Noir. Adrien visits the bakery and asks Tom and Sabine if Marinette is at home. They get excited because they know Marinette is in love with Adrien, and they can tell that Adrien is in love with Marinette. So they call her and she tells them to tell him that she's busy with Alia. Tom and Sabine break the news to him but offer him pastries to go. Plag questions why Adrien is so sad and asks him if he only went to the bakery just to see Marinette. Adrien explains that all he can think about is Marinette. He transforms after crazy fans chase him, whilst Alia suggests that Marinette should go get some air on the balcony because their argument did get pretty heated. Cat Noir and Marinette spot each other and he joins her on her balcony. He gives her a red rose, and if you have seen my video on the symbolism of roses, you would know that red roses symbolize love and passion. Back in the episode Where Dad, which is in season 3, Cat Noir gave Marinette a pink rose, which represent friendship and appreciation. She accepts the red rose as he tells her that he thinks about her often, and she also tells him that she thinks about him, but then retracts and states that she's a huge fan of him. He asks her if she wants to take a walk in the moonlight, and the two of them get so close to the point they are about to kiss. Nonetheless, Cat Noir reassures Marinette that they can go out, even if she's in her pajamas, and he swoops her up into the sky. Up in the moonlight, Marinette and Cat Noir try to find Andre the Sweetheart's ice cream maker. Marinette uses her tracking app and finds Andre. Meanwhile, Alia tries to get a hold of Marinette, but she declines the call, and Alia is fearful that Marinette may be angry at her. Tiki explains that Marinette was feeling some really negative emotions, and she fears Hawkmoth may akumatize her. When Alia goes to check on Marinette on the balcony, she finds that she's not there, but questions where she could be because she couldn't have possibly transformed. Marinette and Cat Noir arrive on the Isle of Swans, which is where Andre is at. They dance and ask for ice cream to take, but Andre says his ice cream is only for lovers, revealing to them that Cat Noir is in love with Ladybug and Marinette is in love with Adrien Agreste. Way to go, Andre. Way to out their business and expose them casually. I mean, Marinette already knew Cat Noir is in love with Ladybug, but Cat Noir didn't know about Marinette's love for Adrien. The two of them deny their feelings and they get upset. The distance between them in this scene killed me. Cat Noir asks Marinette if she truly was in love with Adrien, and she responds by saying she was, but her love for him made her do anything, basically crazy things, and it was too heavy to bear. She questions if Cat Noir still loves Ladybug, and he says it was too heavy to bear and that he too did anything. Marinette then tells him, at least you have your fans. And what's interesting is that Cat Noir says if they knew who I was beneath the mask, they wouldn't be fans. Let's talk about this. We've established that Adrien suffers from low self-esteem, which not a lot of people realize. Yes, the Adrien Agreste, ex-supermodel and son of international fashion designer Gable Agreste, suffers from low self-esteem. But why does he think nobody would be his fan if they discovered he's the one behind the mask? Well, because everyone only sees the idea of him. Everyone only sees him as perfect. They don't see him for him. Multiple people have made it crystal clear that they only care about his image, and he hates that he attracts that sort of attention. The only people who truly love him for him are Marichat and his friends. And then, this scene.
Qui est prête à faire ça? Oui, et même ça.
Pourquoi pas ça?
My Marichat heart is screaming. It's been over a day and I still can't get over it. What makes this scene so much more precious and easily one of the best scenes in the entire show is the little kisses leading up to the big kiss, how slow and intimate and soft they are with each other. This scene actually proves that Marichat is in love with both sides of Adrian even if she doesn't know it's him. She literally stated that she doesn't care who is beneath the mask. However, you win some, you lose some, because Cat Noir breaks the kiss immediately and tells Marichat that what they're doing is wrong. She reassures him that it isn't wrong, but he's pretty adamant that dating a superhero won't work out. And here, this is when Marichat reaches her breaking point and has a meltdown, leading to her getting akumatized, as she believes she's never allowed to be happy and love whoever she wants. I'm not going to talk about this now, and I'll save my analysis on this entire scene towards the end of the video, because it makes sense to talk about it then. As Marichat is being possessed by the Akuma, Cat Noir attempts to break her out of it, and he kisses her. He immediately apologizes and explains that he didn't have a choice, but Marichat is so traumatized by nearly getting akumatized, it would have been game over. Hawkmoth senses another negative emotion nearby and akumatizes Andre the Ice Cream Man and grants him the power of Exaltation. Can I just say, I do not like Andre the Ice Cream Man. Never have, never will. I don't understand why he refused to give them ice cream just because he doesn't think they're lovers. Okay, mind your business. He didn't question a thing when Luke and Nett went to go get ice cream as friends, like he was fine with them. So why does he have a problem with Marichat? But yeah, I always found it strange how he's so up in their business, and mind you, they are kids. They are literally 14. Why is he so concerned with their love life? I'm not really going to talk too much about the battle because I don't really think it's that important, just the same old song and dance. But Ladybug finds out that Cat Noir doesn't have feelings for her, and he says that he still loves her, but only as friends if that's okay. She smiles at him even though you could tell beneath that smile is an aching pain, and they pound it. They defeat Glaciator, and Gabriel has this monologue where he states, Cat Noir has feelings for Marichat Dupancheng, and that's a weakness I intend to exploit. Now this has given me major Oblivio flashbacks where he said, the love you both have for each other will be your downfall. I have no idea what Monarch is planning, but it's probably going to break us. The final scene I want to talk about is the ending scene. Cat Noir apologizes for everything that happened and states that Marichat does have the right to love whoever she wants, even a superhero. But it is easy for someone to confuse admiration for genuine love, and he thinks Marichat is a bit confused since she's always referring to herself as Cat Noir's biggest fan. Then he says even if he liked someone so much, he would be taking advantage of them and the situation because it's far too risky for a superhero to date a civilian, and he refuses to risk their safety. Marichat says she understands and that he's a good person, and they hug. When he leaves, she cries on her balcony and asks Tiki if a boy will ever love her one day, and I truly felt that. But let's analyze this scene and the kiss scene. Okay, here's the thing. Cat Noir was right. Marichat would never work because of the power imbalance. He truly would be taking advantage of the fact that she's a civilian and he's a superhero. Unfortunately, being a hero comes with putting aside your feelings for everyone's safety. It would be selfish of him to pursue her because it put her in direct danger. And yes, she is a superhero, but he doesn't know that, so none of that really matters. When Marichat asked, why can't I love whoever I want? His response was, you can, not me. Superheroes don't have the luxury of being with who they want. It's a heavy burden they have to bear. Have you ever thought about how superheroes sacrifice everything for everyone else's well-being? They sacrifice their time, their energy, and most importantly, their own happiness. And when there is a slight chance of truly being happy, it's taken away just like that. From seasons 1 to 4, some may argue that Adrian always treated being a superhero as a game. After all, it quite literally is his escape and ticket to the slight freedom he so desperately craves. But what happens when the game is no longer fun to play? What happens when the game begins to consume every bit of you? What happens when you're bound to it and robs you of everything you've ever dreamed of once having, to the point it seems so out of reach now? The realization of this hit Marinette first back in season 3, the minute she became the Guardian. It's why Lady Noir grew apart in season 4. Cat Noir didn't understand what she was going through. He couldn't. It's why in Kuruneko, Marinette told Plague, "I thought he'd be happy to take a break, because she wants a break." But Adrian couldn't possibly comprehend why Ladybug was making decisions for him and pushing him away, because then it was still a game to him. But to Ladybug, it's her heaviest burden. But now we saw in Jubilation, Cat Noir realized he can't be happy until the game ends. It probably hit him harder than it did to Marinette, because Adrian is the more optimistic one out of both of them. He's not allowed to be selfish with Marinette by being with her. He's never been allowed to be selfish when it comes to what he wants. When Marinette said she's tired of people deciding what's good for her, Cat Noir felt that, like he truly felt it on a personal level. Both of these kids have been dictated by the decisions other people have made for them. They've never had control at all. So at the end, when Marinette sobbed and asked Tiki, "You think a boy will ever love me?" it's because she genuinely thinks something is wrong with her. It's ironic how the one who's adored by everyone feels the most alone. And this applies to both Adrian and Marinette, by the way. Paris adores Adrian Agreste, and Paris adores Ladybug. And yet here they are, questioning if they have a chance of being with the one they love. Because there is a difference between admiration and love, as Cat Noir rightly stated. However, he thinks Marinette admires him, but she can't outright say, "No, I do love you," because to him, they barely know each other. She can't reveal that she is his crime-fighting partner and best friend. She can't reveal that she knows him in and out without compromising her own secret identity and alter ego. So all she's left to do is stay silent and play along that she is a fan. Regardless, they don't want to be just admired. They want to be loved. And I hope that one day they understand that there's nothing wrong with them at all, but there's everything wrong in the world they live in, because something has always gotten in the way of their happiness. Whilst Marinette ends the episode in a sad mood, Adrian is more hopeful as Plague states that something that was once loved can be loved again. Adrian's face lights up and he says he will make Marinette love him again as Adrian. And I guess that explains the synopsis and the trailers we've seen from the next episode, Kwame's Choice. I'm super excited for that episode. Adrianette Angst, here we come. But that brings us to the end of this video. I absolutely love this episode. Hands down, it's the best Marichat episode we've gotten so far. Like, just compare Marichat season 1 to Marichat season 5. Who would have thought they'd be the first ship in the love square to have a canon kiss that wasn't in another timeline? A canon kiss that both characters remember? Marichat for the win. Say it with me, guys. Marichat Nation, we won. But now I want to put it to you guys. What did you think of the episode? Let me know down in the comments below. But as for today, that's it from me, and I'll see you again next time.